Hey there fellow gamers, this is Lock and Load coming at you with another Marvel Strike Force video. In this video, I'm just going to go over the characters I used to 3-star the new Doom Chapter 4 campaigns, nodes 1, 2, and 3. The characters you're able to use for these first 3 nodes is going to be the Spider-Verse, New Warriors, and Heroes for Hire. Let's get into the characters I'm going to be using. I'm going to go with the New Warriors because they're the newest team out there, and most people have got them. So we're going to use Cloak, Dagger, and Deathpool. So first off is going to be Dagger. I do have her as a striker, and I have her passive, and her passive just grants an extra turn of regen, and her special ability, which gives extra piercing, and if Cloak's an ally, he has the chance to do an attack. Next is Dagger. I do have his passive, T-Ford, as well as his ultimate. And I do have him as a skirmisher. And last but not least is going to be Deathpool. I have her as a striker as well. I have her passive for that extra damage, her special for the extra damage, and the bleed for 2 turns. Her ultimate, which is going to transfer all the negative effects instead of just 3 like in the previous tiers. And last but not least is just going to be your basic, which is going to just do a little bit more damage. Let's get right into node 1. So I'm going to position Deathpool right in the middle. I'm going to have 2 characters, random characters behind her, and Cloak and Dagger on the ends. And just make sure to take those 2 characters out. I split it up just so a chain attack can't hit all 3 people or multiple people. Let's get right on into the action. The first character I want to go after is just going to be this Merc Ryguard. I'm blind here, so I'm just going to do a basic attack. Dagger's also blind, I'm just going to do a basic attack. We're stuck behind this other Merc Ryguard's taunt. So we're going to do the AoE, put blinds and offense down on everybody. So that passive from Deathpool there was able to take out a couple targets once one died. Once again, let's do the Dagger AoE. Get rid of most of these people here. And once again, Deathpool's passive was able to do a lot of damage there. I'm going to go straight after Taskmaster. I don't want him to blind and or stun somebody. Let's do the big ultimate and kill him right off the bat right there. And this is how I was able to 3-star Node 1 in Doom Chapter 4. Let's get right into Node 2. As you can tell, I've had to do this about probably 5 or 6 times to get this for 3 stars. With that being said, I do actually have to add in Doc Ock to be able to get this to 3 stars. Those Dagger blinds really just... The Cloak and Dagger blinds are just what's really hindering this from actually getting 3 stars with just the New Warriors. Let's get right on into the action now. Right there, Dagger's able to blind Deathpool. She's usually still able to do her attacks even though she's blind. We got lucky, and the only person who's blind is Doc Ock. So, I mean, it was kind of a waste of his special ability to put out heals since a couple people are heal blocked, but it gets an extra attacker on the field and someone else for the opponents to try to focus on instead of our main characters. We're going to go right after this hand sentry over here because we don't want him to put anybody into stealth. We're still going to target him. It's going to get him and Thanos down, so it's going to trigger Deathpool's passive. With this next wave that just dropped, you're going to want to focus on Loki. We're going to flip all those positive effects, negative effects. We're going to do the basic here because it will get the assist from Dagger, which was able to take him down. And that is how I was able to 3-star Node 2 and Doom Chapter 4. Let me just go over really quick on how I have Doc Ock set up. I have him as a healer ISO, and I have no T4s invested in him. Let's get right into Node 3. There's going to be multiple layers of Doom here based off the character list. So we're going to make sure to try to keep that Doc Ock in there. So we'll just get rid of Symbiote Spider-Man right here. These new Doom Chapter 4 campaigns are important because it has the teal gear in there that you're going to need to get to gear tier 16. Let's get right on into the action. As you can see, there's multiple Dooms out on the field. So we're going to come right on out. We're going to target Mordo just because he can heal block. I don't want to have to deal with that. We're going to do as many AoEs as possible to try to get rid of as many targets as possible. Let's get the offense up from Shocker. And let's target this back Doom that's going to hit all 3 characters. The basic's going to hit multiple targets from Deathpool, so we'll just do the basic. We'll wait to hold the Doc Ock flip until this next wave drops. I'm going to target Invisible Woman because I don't want her to put a barrier up. We're going to do Dagger's ultimate here and hit all the targets that are on the field. And it clears them all out. With this last wave that's going to drop, I'm going to start off by going after Ghost Rider, but I'm going to switch over here and hit this middle Doom just because I want to hit as many targets as possible with Deathpool. Doc Ock, we just hit all the... There was no negative effects to flip, so we just hit everybody. We're just going to target this middle Doom now just because it's going to hit the most targets as possible. And we're just going to continue targeting one Doom because once one falls, it's going to trigger Deathpool's passive. And we'll just continue targeting just the one Doom. And that's how I was able to 3-star Node 3 and Doom Chapter 4. Thanks for watching, and tune into my next video, where I go over the characters I used to 3-star Doom Chapter 4, Notes 4, 5, and 6. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you used a different team, leave it in the comments below so someone else can use it. If you like content like this, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know when my next video goes live. Thanks.